of all walks of life. Nas, when you look at Nas' catalog, if you listen to Nas's first album, it's different from the album he put out, 4 albums ago. When you look at Jay Z, Jay Z's album matured with time. You know, when Jay Z was young, he was talking about banging the females and kicking them out, and going to the club and all that stuff. Wearing the chains and wearing the football jerseys and the caps and driving the different whips. You listen to Jay Z now; he's more mature. He talks from experience. His whole bag changed as he grows older. His lyrics evolve into his maturity. When you listen to Drake, what Drake was talking about in his first album, he's pretty much talking about in his previous album. It's just there's no structure of maturity from none of Drake's projects. And I feel like it's time for Drake to just grow old with the times, man. You're not 20. You're not 20. You don't want to be the old man in the club, still going to the club, and you still trying to get at 20-year-old girls or 22-year-old girls. Nothing wrong with, dating a woman that's half your age. Ain't nothing wrong with a 40-year-old man dating a 22-year-old woman. But what I am saying is it's time for you to put some thought, be more conscious, and your lyrics grow with your maturity. And I feel like it's a two-parter why that's not happening. One, I don't feel like Drake is ready to let that go. Now, like it or not, love it or hate it, everyone grows older. And you can either, go along with it, there's nothing you can do about it, or you're going to be kicking and screaming, pulling and clawing, but eventually you're older. You're in the old lane now. And two, I think another reason why Drake's lyrics haven't matured is because Drake doesn't really necessarily write his own rhymes, his own lyrics. He doesn't write from his experience. He's got a team. I mean, there's nothing wrong with having someone writing your own lyrics, but I feel like if you're going to continue to allow people to write your own lyrics, at least you should find some people that are your age and can write, lyrics that fit with you. So the Kitty Bop lyrics and I just feel like Drake needs to graduate to another level of life. Smashing girls. I mean, nothing. It's cool smashing girls. It's cool buying different things with your money. It's cool buying the jewelry. It's cool saying that you've been here, you've been there. This, that, and the third. You done smash this guy's baby mama. You done smash this guy's wife. It's cool to talk about all that stuff, but at a certain point of time, you have to say to yourself, okay, we done been there and done that. Let's talk about something else. Let's talk about your development and growth, your from a boy to a man. And we haven't gotten that from Drake yet. I thought the last album, For All My Dogs, I thought we was going to get that from Drake. And you kind of heard it on different songs, but you didn't fully hear it throughout the whole project. And to me, I felt like that was Drake's worst album, not because of there was no maturity in the album. I just felt like it was just another recreation of projects that we done heard previously from Drake, but this one was the worst project, like Take Care. I think Take Care is a classic album from Drake. And I felt like For Your Dogs was trying to reproduce the magic from Take Care. That's what I'm talking about. Drake, we've been there and done that. It's time for you to do something different. And Hopefully we get it with Iceman. But if what did I miss is the example of what we're gonna get, then nothing really has changed. It's gonna People are gonna still download this album. It's still gonna make records. It's still going to generate some hits. But then at the same time, you're not growing from one stage to the next stage. You're pretty much staying in one stage. And that's why the Kendricks of the world, the Joey Badasses, they're just on a different level from Drake. They're they're more conscious rappers. They're more mature type rappers, and they're growing with the time. They're not trying to stay. They're not trying to stay in the same lane they were staying like 10 years ago or 20 years ago. They're evolving, and Drake is not evolving. But like I said, I listened to What Did I Miss? And it's a typical Drake song. I'm not saying that I hated it. I'm not saying that it's trash. But what I am saying is, it's a typical Drake. It didn't excite me because I have heard this similar type song from Drake before. So yeah, that's all I got on Drake. Guys, comment in the comment section. Tell me what you think. Tell me if I'm right. Tell me if I'm wrong. Whatever. Okay. So moving on.